So, middle of recording a video, we get maintenance. Isn't that lovely?
Bring it back.
Let's run this up with 150 likes and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for me. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Lambo back with another Madden mobile video for you guys. Today we're going to be going over the Icons promo and everything about it, the ultimate guide to everything you guys need to know. I'll be honest, at first glance, it's not looking that promising. It does look like it's going to be a 5-day promo. So first of all, let's just go over the rewards and the players you can actually get, right? So obviously this Randy Moss 86 overall is the most desired card in the game right now. It's a wide receiver with 86 speed, the fastest card in the game, faster than Cheetah, deep threat, and he fits in any scheme with 80 power. And you can also evolve him. As you guys can see, it's the little square box logo around the 86 wide receiver there, so he is evolvable as well. Other than that, you have JJ Watt, Larry Fitz, Richard Sherman, Jason Peters, Adrian Peterson, and then there are 81 versions, and then you also have all of them in the 74 versions as well, along with the Iconic Jewel and the Iconic Star. So those are obviously going to help you in the sets. Basically, what you're gonna have to do is you're first gonna want to get through this whole chain right here. So everything's locked except for the first one. You complete the first one, then you do the second one, then the third, then the fourth. On the fourth one, you are going to get a 74 overall JJ Watt, which put him in your squad even if you have a better card than that JJ Watt. That's a 74. The reason for that is, I'll go over it in a sec, but after you complete those first four, you are going to be able to unlock this event right here, which you can only play it 3 times per day, but basically it gives you a chance at getting the iconic Randy Moss, the 86 overall version. If you don't get him, I believe there is a good reward, like a decent reward pack, I believe. I could be mistaken on that, but from what I remember, there was a pretty decent reward pack. But then again, I could be mistaken. If you go over to achievements, the reason I was saying put JJ Watt on your team is because you go over to achievements, you scroll down, you click NFL icons as I just did, and then as you guys can see at the very bottom, it says spend 50 icon tokens. You get an iconic star for that, so that's huge. Make sure you guys do that in the set. And then it says win an arena match with gold NFL icon JJ Watt on your lineup. So that's why I said make sure you put him in your squad. All you have to do is go into arena, win a game with him, and then you get an iconic star, an iconic jewel, 25 tokens, and then 10 tablets. The iconic jewel and iconic star are going to be huge for you guys. Then says complete the NFL Icons all-time event to receive an NFL Icons store pack. That's what I was saying. Like, make sure you guys get that. It's going to be super helpful. It gives you like a bunch of program players. I believe you get a gold and a bunch of silvers, I believe. At least that's what I got. And then above that, you guys can see you can complete the all-time event 3 times to get an iconic star and a jewel. And then you get 10 tablets and 25 tokens. And below that, it says collect all 5 NFL Icon Masters and 10 Iconic Jewels. The reason these Iconic Jewels are so important is because if you go into sets and you go into Randy Moss, you're going to need 30 total jewels to be able to get Randy Moss, which everyone wants him right now, right? The most desired card in the game by far. So, yeah, that's going to be basically what everyone's going to try to get. Other than that, as you scroll down, you have the sets where you guys can turn in 3 program silver players and 55 tokens in order to get a 70+ player. That's where I got the spend 50 tokens, and then you get that pack with 25 tokens and a tablet, if I remember from the goals. So I would say at least do this set just so you can get that little pack. And then you can complete, or you can trade in 3 70+ program players for an iconic star with 25 tokens, and then basically it's just a recycle. So you can then basically put a star in this pack and you'll get 3 70 to 74 program players. So that's that. And then if you go to the 81s, all you need is 3 program players and 7 iconic stars. Now these are unauctionable. You cannot auction these cards, but you can keep them in your team until you eventually get to a 84. this is where things get a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. The 81s are definitely achievable, guys. Like 7 iconic stars, you'll be able to get that no problem. Fully believe you'll be able to get that no problem. The 81s you'll be able to get. So at least you'll be able to get a guaranteed 81. But my problem with it is when you go to the 84, you need 45 iconic stars. 45 of them, which is insane. Like, that's so many. I've been playing the game for probably 30 minutes to an hour, and I only have 2 iconic stars, and that's from doing everything that I can. Not to mention they don't give you a lot of stamina, so you can't play the events a lot at all. I don't know. I think the 84s are going to be really hard to come by. Maybe that's just me thinking it's first glance at the promo and it looks really hard, but that's just what it looks like to me. Like I said, they're not going to give you a lot of stamina on these, so the fact that you can play each one of these 20 times is insane. Yeah, but you guys can, it says they'll give you different awards for each thing. So for this one, it says you do have a chance at additional tokens, iconic stars, and 69 to 73 players, but it will give you a 66 to 70 overall player just for doing it. So in the goals, as you guys know, it does say under icon, it says collect all 5 NFL Gold Icon Masters. So since the promo's out for 5 days, I'm guessing they're going to have one of these Gold Masters for each and every single day. So today is JJ Watt, tomorrow it could be Adrian Peterson or Larry Fitz, Richard Sherman. I really don't know. That's what I'm guessing. That's what usually happens. So as long as you play it every day, you complete to stage 4, you should be able to get those 10 iconic jewels. I will come out with a video on how to get more iconic jewels, but for now it looks like the first way is obviously going to be collecting every single master. So make sure you guys do the event, those 4 events, and then do the all-time event as well. It also says that the match, the trade, and okay, so the search, the icon, the match, and the trade, those are all 24-hour challenges or achievements. So I believe, like I said, they should reset every single day with a new player, and you should be able to get an iconic star and an iconic jewel from them each day, which is really, really good. But if you guys want to make coins from this, that's probably what I'm going to do, except for going for the Randy Moss, because even in the sets, it doesn't say, here, we'll go back into the sets. If you go back into the icon sets, like if you complete an 84, it doesn't say you get an iconic jewel. It says exchange 81 for the 84 JJ Watt. It says exchange 81 JJ Watt iconic stars and iconic tokens for 84 JJ Watt. Like, that's it. You don't get anything else. It's just a JJ Watt. And you may think, oh, you get it from the 81. You go to the 81, the rewards literally just say you exchange all that for an 81. And then, like, it doesn't matter what you do, you can't get iconic jewels. Like, there's no way to do them in sets, so getting that Randy Moss is definitely going to be difficult. But it does look like you guys are guaranteed to get 20 as long as you guys play everything. If you go to the achievements under NFL icons, as you guys can see, you get an iconic jewel if you complete the all-time event 3 times. So at least do that every single day. For 5 days, that's obviously going to be 5 jewels. The one under that is going to be 10 jewels as long as you collect every gold player. So like I said, 5 days, 5 different players. You're at 15 jewels now. So you get 5 from the search, you get 10 from the collection, and then the only other way to get iconic jewels is the match, and that is also going to be every 24 hours. So every gold player, every gold iconic player you're going to get, win a match with them in arena, that's going to be another 5. So you have 5 from the search, 5 from the match, and then 10 from the collection, which is going to be 20 total iconic jewels. And then if you go to auctions, nice. Okay, I'm not really sure what the maintenance is for because they didn't really do anything. I mean, if you go back into Master Series, literally nothing's changed. And I have the Jalen Ramsey, and I want to get my elite Lamar Jackson. So I don't know what's going on. But nonetheless, as I was saying, you guys can go into the auction house and you guys can get, if you go into programs and go into icons, you can get the jewels and the stars. As you guys can see, they're right there. So the jewels are going for around 100k right now. The stars you can get for like 50, but you can snipe them at like 30. I believe they're getting sniped at like 30. We'll check. Let's do a big scroll here. Oh, someone already has Randy Moss apparently. Selling for 2.5 mil. Selling for 2.5 mil. So I guess you can just buy them outright in the store or something. But yeah, the iconic stars should be going for around 50k. Okay, a lot of people have Randy Moss. A lot of people have Randy Moss. I guess not a lot. There's 3 of them though. Anyway, so the jewels are going for around 100k, and the stars are going to run for 50 to 65k. It's going to be pretty interesting to get. I wonder actually if that's what they changed. If you go into, okay, so it looks like for 20 bucks you guys can get a chance at the Randy Moss, but you get 2 jewels, 2 stars, 4 70 plus program players, and then 250 iconic tokens. Does not seem worth it to me at all, but if it's worth it for you, go ahead and do it. I personally do not recommend doing it, but that's pretty much it for the promo. I will have if there's a guide to getting more jewels, I'll definitely come out with it. Like you guys know I will, but it looks like you're just going to have to play the market and then get the automatic 20 that you guys are going to be guaranteed from the goals themselves for the icons. Like I said, hopefully they fix that Lamar Jackson Master Series glitch soon, because I really need my 83 Lamar so I can give you guys gameplay with the 83 Lamar and the 86 Randy Moss. I'm going to do my best to get both of them. But yeah, man, this Randy Moss is an absolutely sick card in the game right now. I'll do my best to get him so you guys can see gameplay with him. I'm going to have the most lethal receiving core video coming out soon. It's going to be super, super unreal. You guys are going to love it. Randy Moss and Julio Jones are going to be 2 receivers. I'm not going to tell you guys the other ones, but they are freaking so good. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.